best places to visit in Greece. Greece is a place where myth and memory merge, where ancient ruins rise above turquoise shores and sunsets bathe the world in gold. From the cradle of Western civilization to the serenity of sun-drenched islands, Greece is more than a destination. It is a living legend. Wander through time-worn temples, dive into waters as clear as glass, and taste the soul of a culture that sings in every olive tree and every wave. Here, every stone tells a story, every breeze carries the scent of history, and every step leads to beauty that feels almost divine. Whether you're drawn by epic landscapes or the poetry of the past, Greece offers a journey that stirs something ancient in the heart. And among these wonders lies one place so unreal, so quietly miraculous, that when you reach number 3, the line between earth and dream begins to blur. Number 10, Athens. Inhabited for more than 3,000 years, Athens is widely known as the cradle of Western civilization and the birthplace of democracy. The city presents a confusing blend of historical and modern features. Much has changed since classical times, but for us travelers, it's a chance to see the city as it was. History abounds throughout Athens, and it's everywhere you look. It took over 700 years to complete the Temple of Olympian Zeus. It's the largest in Greece, and just like the Parthenon, enough of the enormous columns remain to provide an incredible picture. Afterwards, follow the footsteps of Socrates and see the Agora. This was the center of Athens' civic life, where democracy first took flight. But perhaps the city's best symbol of its past is the Acropolis and its insightful museum. This can be seen in its many cafes, its lively neighborhoods, its fresh galleries and events, from outdoor cinemas to the Monasteries flea market. Number 9, Aegina. A little over an hour away from the port of Piraeus, the island of Aegina is the closest to the Greek capital and a popular destination for tourists and locals. In 1827, after the Greek Independence War had ended, it served as the first capital of the newly founded Greek state for a while. Today, the island is mostly famous for pistachios, chock-a-block full of pistachio trees, and thought to be the best in the world for the stuff. It's worth visiting the famous Aphia Temple, dedicated to goddess Athena, the Saint Nectarios Monastery, and the nearby uninhabited islet of Moni, where wild peacocks and deer stroll uninterrupted. Number 8, Crete. One of Greece's best islands, Crete, is surrounded by heavenly beaches. The golden and sometimes pink sands are lapped by turquoise seas and awash you with an immense sense of calm. There are, in fact, some 300 beaches to choose from, including the beloved Elafonisi, Balos and Preveli. Beyond the beaches are classically gorgeous villages, small towns, and dainty cities. The old town of Chanier brings you back to the Venetian heyday. In addition, Agios Nikolaos provides a genuine glimpse into the life of locals. Steeped in history, Crete still bears archaeological traces of the many civilizations that inhabited it down through the centuries. It's also a spacious island of pleasing contrasts, where landscapes range from rugged mountains and rolling countryside dotted with olive trees. Beyond the objective beauty of Crete is the handy knowledge that it's the largest of the Greek's islands, and you can still find your own slice of paradise. Number 7, Zakynthos. Over 24 beaches line the coast of Zakynthos, in the Ionian Islands. Navaggio Beach, aka Shipwreck Cove, is one of the most photographed in Greece. And for good reason. Its marble-white cliffs rise out of the ivory sands, providing a warm hug as you soak in the views of the turquoise sea. This is just a taste of the wider island. Zakynthos' craggy coastline is in contrast to many Greek islands. Most beaches are found in secluded alcoves, creating a unique experience for all travelers, exacerbated by the lingering karataki, turtles, ff. Further inland are hilltop villages where you can find traditional monasteries. As the sun goes down, head towards Leganis, where you'll find out why Zakynthos is garnering rep as a nightlife hub. Number 6. Santorini. Travelers arriving from the water will enjoy the marvelous slow burn of getting ever closer to the beauty of Santorini. Vast cliffs roll out of the azure sea and are topped by a delectable spread of whitewashed buildings. It's an incredible sight, and one that spurs you to explore the alleys that snake through the island's towns like a thrilling maze. The fact that they all stand on the remains of a volcanic eruption makes the visual even more memorable. But there are many parts to Santorini. There are enchanting beaches, towns straddling the cliffside, captivating ruins, and even countryside burned by lava flow. The good news is, such is the size of Santorini, much can be done in a day. Fira, the island's main town, is a veritable Greek fantasy. Traditional whitewashed buildings topped with accents of bougainvillea house amazing views, food and nightlife. For history, you can't pass up a visit to the Museum of Prehistoric Thera, Ancient Thera, and, later, Acropolis. Number 5. Tinos. Famous for its carved marble-fronted buildings and, increasingly, its burgeoning food scene, Tinos is yet another jewel in the Cyclades archipelago. To get there, you'll need to fly to Mykonos and catch a ferry. It's worth the journey. Some of the best Greek wines are produced here, and chefs from all over Europe have opened restaurants among its sage-scented hills. Most are situated in the main town of Chora. We recommend the traditional Greek menu at Thessaloniki. Number 4. Saloniki. Once the second city of the Byzantine Empire and later a thriving Ottoman port city connecting east and west, Thessaloniki has only been part of Greece since 1912. And that really shows. This place doesn't feel like Greece you see in tourist brochures. Its central market, Kapani, has all the color and chaos of an Istanbul bazaar, and much Ottoman architecture remains throughout the city center. You can even visit the house where Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, the father of modern Turkey, was born. The harborside Ladodika area hums with some of the wildest, most fun nightlife in the Balkan Peninsula. Number 3. Meteora. High above the valleys of central Greece, colossal stone pillars rise from the earth like fingers reaching for the heavens, and atop them sit ancient monasteries, balanced between sky and silence. Meteora, meaning suspended in air, is a place where faith, nature, and time have fused into something sacred and surreal. Built centuries ago by monks seeking solitude and closeness to God, these cliff-top monasteries defy both gravity and imagination. Clinging to rock faces hundreds of meters above the ground, mist swirls between the pillars at dawn, casting long shadows and bathing the stone in a golden, dreamlike light, while eagles circle silently overhead. Walking among these giants, one feels impossibly small, as if stepping into a realm not meant for ordinary travelers, but for pilgrims of awe. Meteora is not just a destination, it's a revelation, a place where earth touches the divine, and every breath feels like a whispered prayer. Number 2. Corfu. In the Ionian Sea, Corfu is a brilliant blend of Venetian influence and Mediterranean sun. The island is flush with green scenery. The beaches are lined with swaying pines and historic sites lay throughout. Through Corfu's Old Town, you'll find the influence of Venetian cuisine and the 19th century French rule, which led to the creation of the lively Liston. This is a pedestrian street laden with amazing restaurants along with the largest town square in the country. Number 1. Delphi. Located about 6 miles, 10 km, from the Gulf of Corinth in the territory of Phoix in Greece, Delphi is situated between two towering rocks of Mount Parnassus, known as the Phaedriades, shining rocks. The site contained the sanctuary of Apollo, the sanctuary of Athena Pronaia, meaning Athena, who is before the temple of Apollo, and various other buildings, most of which were intended for sports, such as the gymnasium used for exercise and learning. When visitors approached Delphi, the first structure they saw was the sanctuary of Athena Pronaia, hence its name. This sanctuary contained the most characteristic monument at Delphi, the Tholos, a circular building with a conical roof supported by a ring of outer columns. Visitors would then walk along the sacred way, a path to the sanctuary of Apollo that was lined with treasuries and votive monuments. If you found this content helpful and inspiring, remember to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your friends and family.